What the hell is that? What? That one's got antlers. Sloths don't have antlers. Hello survivors, and welcome to We Who Survive. My name is James, and we are starting episode 3 of my hunter run here today. So we have a lot of world to cover in a general sense. Like, we just have a lot of world to explore, and we will explore a lot of it looking for certain resources we will need at certain steps. But right now we're still on the hunt for blue clay, and I've awoken in base 2, our new base to the north. And I think in general we're just sort of gonna head northwest, just to sort of head up that way. There's lake of some sort over here to the west of us, and I know that clay tends to be near water, so I'm thinking we'll head on over there and, I don't know, just look around, I guess, see what we can find. And before we really get started, I need to find some food. Alright, so I don't exactly have a huge excess of food. I mean, we're not moving up here at this point, but I should have enough to go investigate that body of water and hopefully find some blue clay. Oh my god, boys, there's some clay. I'm not sure what color, but that is clay. Oh my god, boys, we already got blue clay. That wasn't even that bad. Good news, we can talk to Rigby and we can trade with him, so I think it was just a timing issue. But the bad news is it's night and it's just time to get a move on. So arriving back home, I made a new storage chest, a reed chest. Gonna use that to store all of our new clay. We got quite a bit of blue clay, and I even got a stack of fire clay while I was over there as well, because I wasn't sure if I was going to find any blue clay. Once I got all that sorted, I went and grabbed what we had previously fired, and those are ingot molds and crucibles, because I sort of went backwards. So now that we got blue clay, we're going to work on actually making some cooking pots and bowls. That way I can eat, and then eventually I'll have to get a crock made, and quite a few other things. And once I got everything fired up, it was time to get inside and go to bed, because I do not want to be out there. So day 9 was certainly a day. It wasn't exactly a waste of a day, but it was definitely an upkeep day. I had to go re-scavenge in order to recoup my materials from lighting up the kilns, primarily sticks and the dry grass. The peat I grabbed a good amount of, and there's quite a bit not too far from here, so I'm not so worried about peat. And then the other thing is I need food, and I want to grab a bunch, so I hopefully don't have to worry about it for a couple days, so including meats and stuff that I can cook. And that actually led to a pretty good evolution on this day.
Nope. Fatality.
Day 9 is the day I learned the value of throwing spears, which, especially with the hunter class, there's a lot of value to be had in throwing spears.
Stupid. 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 Stupid.
Well, I gotta say, I'm very happy to have learned this method of taking out small animals, but I almost feel bad for the chickens. This is like if you could just walk in KFC and take anything you want, and you know they aren't happy anymore when they see me walking up.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
So when I get home that night, I find that my bowls and my cooking pots are done, thankfully, so I'm able to pull everything out, and it's time to learn how to cook food proper, I guess. So it seems as though most of the meals are fairly basic stews. The meat stew is what I'm most interested in. It's just 2 to 4 raw meats, and then you can add vegetables or eggs or anything else you'd like on top to make it heartier. So we're gonna go ahead and make a meat stew, although I did already cook some poultry because I was hungry. The meal making is super simple. You put the cooking pot on the fire, and then after that, you put your ingredients in the slots, which is why you can only do so many per recipe. And that's really all there is to it. After that, you just have to let it sit there and rattle around and cook, and you come out with a really good meal. So once you're done waiting for your food to cook, you actually need a bowl to retrieve it, or a crock, it turns out, but that's an interesting thing we'll go over later. But yeah, you simply wield your bowl, right click I believe it was, just like anything else, and now you can eat. And I think I even overate because you get multiple servings of the meal, and each serving is like really hearty and really filling. So now, at least with food, we're like really on deck. All we gotta do is bring the ingredients and we can cook up some fire. So I figured now that I know how to make food, I need to start figuring out food preservation, and that's when I decided to make my first crock. Although, as you can hear, I seem to have a visitor outside. My initial thought, due to the visitor, was I'm just gonna go to sleep, but I've got this crock, and I don't want to waste the overnight time because these things take like 16 hours to get made. So I boldly decide to try and take it outside. Oh, she's right there. I'm so tired of these mother friggin' demon sloths on my mother friggin' house, dude. Sweet, it sort of looks like a piñata. Let's cut it up and see what we get, I guess. Oh my gosh, again, I've yet to actually pull anything from these guys. So on that note, we are going to call it a night because I hear more of them outside and I'm just not doing it. Nope. So to start day 10, I bang out another crock. I figure I might as well have 2. I don't know about a whole stack because I figure I'll probably be laying a lot of this on the ground. And then I get to work making an anvil, and this was actually great because I decided to experiment. And as you can see, I sort of learned how the clay tool making works. So when you hit F and you get that alternate mode, you can choose between basically getting like a a thicker brush, so to speak, that you're working with. But then the best part, which is coming up here, is the copy level, which I've experimented with before this a few times, but I didn't understand what was happening. And what's happening is when you do the copy level, you still have to bang it out multiple times, but it just starts literally copying the level below it. So that's actually really convenient, especially for big things like the anvil mold here that I'm making. So at this point, I get the couple crocs filled up. That's only half a kiln, but I want to get them going. And then I also get the anvil mold fired up. And then besides that, initially, I just start making a bunch more molds. I guess not a bunch, but I figure I really might as well make them in advance now. I've got plenty of clay, so I don't have that problem. I just need to actually make the time to sit here and bang some stuff out. So the axe mold I get fired up right away in the third kiln. I figure that'll be a pretty critical first tool. And then after that, I go straight for a pickaxe mold because I literally can't mine without a pickaxe. That's a whole different thing when we get there. And finally, to round it off, I make a hammer mold and a prospecting pick, which the prospecting pick is actually an important tool for mining. We're going to need that to even find ore to mine. Mining is rather complicated in Vintage Story. So, my next thought, I'm going to go collect a bunch of cattails and make an extra basket just for mold stuff. But I'm a little bit paranoid because I recently got a warning that there's some sort of temporal storm incoming. It just gave me like a broad day range, I think. So that's what I'm trying to beat. I'm like towards the end of that. I'm very nearly there, and temporal activity has been high. Boys, you know that feeling you get right before a tornado? Maybe you don't, but I'm from Illinois, and that's the feeling I'm getting. The gray sky, slightly off color, it's starting to get its red tinge. Everything is eerily quiet. I think our storm's on the way, boys. I can smell it in the air. I can smell it in the air. Oh god, boys, I think it's starting. I think we're in our first temporal storm. Oh my god, what is that? Everything is going wonky. It's like I'm tripping balls right now. Okay, so the rule of temporal storms is you can't sleep, and you just sort of got to make it through. Besides that, I have no idea what's going on. So what I'm doing here, since I have no idea what's going on, is I decided to make this basket and pretty much store all my stuff in it. So I'm gonna like go out in ready to die form. Okay, boys, I think at this point I got the bare minimums I need to maybe survive and maybe stand a chance at fighting, but I have no idea what's out there. What the hell is that? What? That one's got antlers. Sloths don't have antlers. Yo, how many of these things are there? I can't tell if I'm tripping and there's just one, or if there's like 3 of these guys, or 4, or what's going on. Oh, thank God, we respawned right by the crib. Okay, cool. So I just gotta get back home, close the door, and we're good. What? Oh, you freaking rock chucker. Oh, God. Get out of here. Go, go, go. Run. Okay, so this is a treat. I wish I could just sleep it away, but now I see why they don't let you. They make you deal with it. Everything's right here as it should be. Okay, so that worked out. I mean, I was like prepared to die, and then especially in my own home. So I don't know how many are out there. I don't know when this ends. I really don't know anything. I just sort of want to get through it, guys. I would like to kill one of those things, though. I've almost never gotten to harvest something. I think they're supposed to have special things you can harvest if you can kill them. And I think that's what's called drifters, also. I think they're called a drifter, though I'm partial to demon sloth. They really do look like a little demon sloth, but I think their real name is drifter. So I am eating a little bit just to get my food back up, and hopefully that helps us heal faster. I literally don't know, but I'm trying to get one to the door here so I can hopefully kill it and try to harvest it. Okay, let's try some throwing spears. That's like my strongest attack. Nope, he just eats them and chucks a rock. Hey, he's a little weaker though. Oh God. Talk about close. Oh my God, close the door. Close the door. Alright, I think I've maybe pressed my luck enough for tonight. Let's take a peek out here real quick. I haven't... Oh my God. Alright, the only thing is, it's really no big deal. Normally that's a big deal. Right now it's not a big deal. So I'm just gonna get back home. There we go. Find the light, get back home. Pretty much all there is to it. And since I built my home in the main spawn area, this pretty much always seems to work out. Oh, thank you, baby Jesus. The storm is over. It's letting me sleep. So on day 11, all the previous firings are done, which means I've now got the anvil mold. I've got, it was either crocks or cooking pots. I've got quite a few things now coming along. So this is actually starting to take up space. It's sort of a problem. But we're gonna need to do some storage expansion. That's pretty much what I've configured at this point in my head, and not just storage expansion, but I'm gonna have to blow this whole place up a little bit. We're gonna have to blow out the back wall, I think, or do an addition or something. So I would watch out for that in the next episode, because that is probably coming up. So today, since I'm running out of space and I really don't have the ingredients I need to properly fire up all my stuff, I figure I'm just gonna actually spend the day out. I'm gonna go grab as much food and meat as I can, and then on top of that, any random exploring I can do, I'll do and mark on the map. So I pretty much decide to head a new direction too. I have explored over here a bit to the east, but mostly behind my little hut, so I haven't actually gone that far yet.
Fatality.
might be about time to get home, boys. It's starting to get dark. Okay, there's a wolf. I mean, I got a good amount of food. I think this is about where I call it for the day. I should be able to make a bunch of food when I get back. Dang, bro, you got any more of those berries? I could just get a few more berries for the road. That would about make this perfect. No, boys, we are full up. We are absolutely full up. I got all the meat. Oh my god, I got the berries. I got everything. I need to get home. I need to get home. We're not far. We are not far. Oh my god, pray for me. Gentlemen, pray. Oh my god, boys, I am shaking so bad right now. I normally leave my mic muted and just play and fill in game audio half the time later, but I gotta unmute my mic for this one. Holy crap, he shook me up. I'm like full adrenaline right now. So I don't know what to do, because I sort of feel like if he's at my door, I should try to take advantage of that and kill him, like I do with the drifters. Because I don't even think he can get in here. He's huge. So I've got a feeling if I can entice him to the door enough times, I can kill him absolutely worry-free. Alright, well, now that I got some food going, let's try to deal with this bear. I know I said worry-free, but I am a little bit worried, dude, if I'm being honest. But I know he can't fit through my door. There's absolutely no way he can fit through my door, so I think we should take a stab at it, literally. Holy crap, he do be getting close though. He do be getting close. Alright, you know what? Let me grab my food before I finish this. Okay, come on, dude. Where you at? Oh, jeez. Be careful what you wish for, right? I am sort of starting to wonder if this is a good idea. I can't lie. There's been a few thoughts in my head. Yep, that was not a good idea, but that's alright. We should respawn right next to home. Right? Where's the light? Where is the freaking light, dude? Just show me a light and I know I'm good. There we go, there we go. Alright, people, we are gonna be A-okay. This isn't so bad as long as you die in your home and you respawn next to your home. Oh shoot, okay, that's the trader. I gotta get back to my place. But hopefully that bear is gone. I don't really know. He's probably just right there. I think I'll just have to run right past. We'll see. Okay, I don't know where he is, but I'm safe. All my stuff's back. I guess I'll just say lesson learned and stop playing with the bear. I gotta figure out how to get this food into Crocs. Well, I never did figure out how to get the food into crocks, even when I stopped to look at the wiki. And that's because, in hindsight, I was reading that I can go from bowl to crock, but I was trying to do it backwards. I kept trying to go from bowl to crock, but you have to go from crock to bowl. So I'm actually not sure if you can set bowls on the floor, because the right click is the eating, so I guess I'll have to give that a shot. But yeah, you can't put the food from a bowl into a crock, so it has to go straight from the cooking pot or from a bowl into a crock. But I'm not sure if I can set a bowl down once it's filled with food, so I guess I'll have to check that out. Anyway, I'm sort of a dummy. That's the best I got, and that's where I'm ending this one. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. We're building. I really need to expand.